Let's get into it. You know what I'm saying? Welcome to another You Good Digital podcast. You here with your boy Long Leg Mosi, a.k.a. King Mosi, a.k.a. God Dog Sign. I'm here with my cousin Oscar. He behind the camera today. You dig what I'm saying? Manning down. We got some special guests, YouTube sensations, content creations,
influencers,
emancipations,
artists,
proclamations.
Can he introduce
Drippy is down with the music. You dig what I'm saying? You got the Spellman twins in the building. Round of applause for the Spellman twins. Let's get it. 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 If you are not watching on TikTok right now, then you are missing out what's going on live. Shout out to the TikTok followers that are on the Spellman twins.
So far,
TikTok,
almost 100.
You dig what I'm saying? Hey, let's get into it.
Yes, Sirski.
So it's been about a year since we, you know what I'm saying, sat down.
Yeah, you know, we said we introverts, but
you don't believe us.
Yeah.
You can't be an introvert when I always see you outside.
That's what you think, though.
That's what you think,
That's
though.
what you think
I
I'm
always
doing.
see y'all out.
No, we're always on the move doing something important.
We make dinero, dollars, peso, euro, yen. I need it with urgency, so we taking every currency. Spin.
Yeah.
I'm focused on my dinero, not looking for a Cupacero anymore. Get the fuck out your feelings, I'm trying to get millions. That's are you singing too much?
Too much.
That's one of our unreleased songs.
Wait. So we got a preview?
You just got a
you just
preview
gotta
of
get
a
a
song.
preview?
That's one song.
Round of applause for the preview. We got a preview. Okay, we snapping.
We do this.
We do this, but we also do this too.
Yeah.
That means
Is that-
no, it's like this.
It's like
What's
this.
that?
That just means like you ate that.
Yeah.
Is that like a pride thing?
Is that like new?
A
that-
pride
Well, that's
thing.
like I think an LGBT.
That's an LGBT thing, like
Yeah,
like
that's
a-
what I meant.
like-
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Is it this or this? No, it's
I don't
this.
fucking
no,
know.
It's
It
this.
look like y'all throwing a gang sign.
Oh, let my hands down.
Hey, we do that only at nighttime. Only at nighttime.
Okay, so like I said, it's been a year since we sat down.
Yeah.
Last time we spoke, you guys were in the process of dropping a lot of music. I think y'all had kind of put the YouTube on hold a little bit. Catch me up. What's going on different from then and now?
You want to go or you want me?
Yeah, I think now. So now we make content like videos and stuff like that now. But now we're more focused on like music, and I was gonna spoil something, but we're working on a lot of things right now, especially as far as music. Yeah, it's been a lot of music, and we have a second channel too, if you guys don't know about, and we do like different types of videos.
Yeah, like pranks. Like we want the second channel is more so our like personalized. Our first channel, which is Spellman Twins with a Z, that's like our music page. So we post our music and stuff.
Got it. So last time I really talked to y'all, I think y'all was going to New York or something. When we got the shirts done for y'all. Do you remember that?
You made it.
Yeah. So where was y'all going for that event?
I don't think we were going anywhere.
We did go to New York.
We did go
Y'all
to
went somewhere.
We went
'cause
to
you-
New York. We went to New York.
Was it a show?
No, it was just
we went to go meet other influencers, and we were doing content and stuff like that.
Got it. So
Yeah.
let me ask you this. We know y'all content creators. Y'all the one that kind of put me on content creating with the TikTok
as we
and
should.
everything, as y'all should, because y'all family. If y'all don't know, these are my little cousins, by the way.
Yeah.
If y'all don't know. What is your process in coming up with like skits when it comes to the content? Is it like something premeditated, or is it like, boom, Cal, I got an idea, Clint, I got an idea, let's just shoot it? Like, what's y'all process?
It used to be like when we first started, it used to be like, oh, let's come up with ideas. Like we would write ideas down, like we'll figure out like what would be good, you know, especially if we're making like LGBT videos, because our videos are kind of different from like most people. And that's kind of why we have the traction we have. So we used to plan out our videos. Now it's like we can go a while without making content, and we can think of more stuff that's better. Does it make sense? Like it's easier to like not rush your content. Does it make sense?
Yeah.
So like it used to be like, okay, let's sit here and brainstorm, but now we kind of like wait. You know, if we have a good idea, we have one.
So, go ahead.
Oh, also we should probably mention too. Like I feel like our life and our direction that we're trying to take has like shifted. I feel like we do content, but we also realize that in the long run we want to be like performers and like perform and go on tour and stuff, and that's why we've been focusing more on our music. And a lot of doors have opened for us lately.
Yeah, we'll get into that in a bit.
Yeah, we're gonna get into that for sure. We're gonna get to that for sure. So y'all just recently performed?
Yes.
Yeah.
And what was that? Pride Month, and was it downtown?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was on Capitol
Mall.
Mall. Yeah.
Capitol Mall. What's that experience like?
I'm gonna keep it cute.
Don't keep it
No,
cute.
don't
Nah,
keep
it
fuck
cute.
no.
All I'm gonna say is we turned that bitch all the way to motherfucking up.
No,
we were the
what?
littest acts.
So we. No, because this is like so, it sounds so cocky, but it's not. But like, we were on Saturday, like they had performers and stuff. And mind you, the event was hella unorganized. And every time we perform, they do not put us on the flyer like that. Like they'll wait last minute. And this year they didn't put us on the flyer. Like we weren't even, because we performed Saturday and Sunday. So
y'all performed both nights with no flyer.
So Saturday we were advertised, but it wasn't on the page. It was at price. So like they had like a banner, you know, where they sold all the performers, and you can walk around, you can see. And we were backstage when we got there, and we were talking. Us and our dancers were talking hella shit. We were like, "This shit is boring. Like, let's get on the fucking stage." Yeah. And we backed that shit up.
And the reason why I bring this up, for the Spellman Twins TikTok followers, since we're live, I get to chastise them on air live. It's crazy that their cousin is a professional choreographer, and they had a show. And they didn't even ask their cousin to come in and help them.
Bro, we are not talking
We're
about
not even gonna get into this.
Y'all
Don't even go there.
No, you know what I was gonna say. Because we would ask.
No.
Even
He already
start.
knows. Shut your dumb mouth.
Please don't start.
Because he do the same thing.
Yeah.
He do the same
Please
thing.
stop. And
I'm a professional photographer and cinematographer, and I don't ever know about any of his shows, so I could go and film it for him or any of that. So don't go there.
So I'm being fake?
Yes.
Yes.
All three of my cousins said,
Yes.
I guess
but
it's a unanimous decision. I'm being fake.
Oh, look, this is actually what happened though. The SAC Dance Lab, it was a collaboration that we did on
that's what
Saturday.
happened.
Nah, I know. I saw it. I'm
Yeah, so
just giving y'all.
they choreographed our dances for 4 of our songs, and then we went.
They got the dancers.
Yeah, so they had it already, and they kind of already put us in placements, like where we wanted to be.
Yeah.
And
And
we
then,
actually just were gonna just sing, but
Yeah.
they started doing little movements. I'm
And I was
like,
like,
I wanna just sing. I want to dance.
bitch, I'm trying to be Beyonce in this bitch.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not gonna sit here and be just singing. What the
What
fuck
you
I look
talking
like?
about?
Okay, so the process of what was that rehearsal like? Because I know y'all dance. You guys do your choreo on TikTok, and y'all do the whole TikTok dancing trend.
That's different though.
That's why I'm asking.
different.
That's why I'm asking.
It's different.
What is the process of actually getting ready for a performance? Like,
Do you want-
what makes y'all
You go first. Now
So like, how the rehearsal start from there to that
like
point?
take me on that journey from the first rehearsal to the showtime?
I will tell you one thing. I respect every artist now.
Yeah, here,
I respect
You got
every
flowers, cause bitch, I'll give them to you right now.
Yeah,
'cause
bitch. I
that
respect
shit-
every artist. So when people complain like, "Oh, this is stupid, this and that," no, y'all don't understand the work they put in. Like for instance, the whole week we trained and practiced and rehearsed
And you only
all
for 1
for
week.
1 week straight. We went from Monday all the way up till Friday, and then we rehearsed Saturday. But like
Saturday
before
morning.
we went to the thing. But like we were literally like practicing formation all week. But like it's because we wanted to make sure we were perfect and perfect.
We want to put on a really big show because like I felt, and also it was being recorded because when we send this off to like different events to perform, we want it to be good, you know.
Right.
So like we made sure we were on our A game. So like we were. So the first day we get there, they had the choreo. They put us on our placements, and we picked it up really quick too. That was the crazy part. Like they showed us like what to do, and we did it.
And it's good that we're also dancers a little. Like we dance a little, so it's like it helps. It helps. So
I remember y'all called me and was like, "We about to be professional dancers." Y'all remember that conversation?
I remember that, and I'll never do that. I'll never be.
Yes.
That's
that's so embarrassing. This must have been Psychosis era, cause it had to be.
And this is why I'm asking, because like I said, the dancing in front of your phone. I'm not even gonna say like a trend or TikTok. Just dancing in front of your phone is different from rehearsing and dancing for an audience.
Yeah, it is way different.
I will say,
How's your stamina? How was your stamina?
Actually, it was pretty good. It was pretty good.
Athletes.
Yeah.
Well,
Okay, yeah.
Well, but last year when we performed at Stock Pride, we were hella tired. We did our song Body Class. I see it in your eyes, bitch. I want that shit to end.
I
So
see it in your eyes.
I know you feel this passion. I'm in between your thighs. I love when our bodies clashing. Body.
I when our bodies. Okay. So this nigga be work. He be doing this on
y'all don't
sure.
be listening.
I
Okay.
don't.
I ain't gonna lie, I haven't heard the new stuff yet.
Well, because it's not out. It's not all the new stuff. Isn't.
We
I've
do
heard
have a
snippets
song
of.
out
I
there.
heard
Snippets,
snippets of
but
stuff
they're
that
not
y'all been putting out.
Yeah.
Y'all been putting out like I think y'all was dancing in
With your hands all over
that one,
me.
that one.
Yeah.
That's hands all over
Okay.
me. It's out now.
Okay, so the process of rehearsal to the performance was tough.
So
Something
it was.
that-
I wouldn't say tough.
So I wouldn't say it was tough, but I would say it was tiring. Does that make sense? Like
no, absolutely.
So the first day we like killed it. It was like we killed it, all that. I think it was the second day. Me and Calvin were like,
We messed up on
we
one of
messed
our-
up like a few times on our set, and it was like we thought we practiced it. Like we were at home sitting literally downstairs in the kitchen in front of the sliding door because you can reflect. It reflects the mirror.
right.
So we were sitting there
See,
practicing.
OG dancers know about that. Dancing at the crib in front of.
But this was after we messed up, and we were like, at home, we're like, we gotta get this. Like, we have to get this. And we were just like, I was like, no, next time we go back to the studio, we're perfecting this shit.
Right.
And we did not mess up because they were recording it. The last day they recorded it, and we ate that shit up. Like, all the dancers did.
Was it better than the performance last year?
Fuck yeah.
Definitely. This is
bitch,
the first time ever we had dancers.
I've never had dancers ever in our
We
life.
always
It was a
wanted
dream come true.
dancers.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
That
It was
was
crazy.
up.
Oh, and when oh my God, it was like, can we talk about Showtime now?
Showtime?
Like
Yeah,
up to the
Showtime,
point. So when we get there, we rehearsed on Saturday morning or at noon because it started at 2. We get there and there wasn't people. The performances weren't that good. Like people were just singing and
Yeah,
just
no
doing-
tea, no
and
shade.
they were doing like the little. They were doing like the like a lot of.
Shout out to all the
I
performers.
ain't even gonna say. Shit.
Shout out to all the performers.
No, but we get there and the crowd was dead,
Right.
and then they started announcing us and with Sac Dance Live, and when we got up on the stage, nigga, that crowd was huge.
Yeah.
Nigga, when I say huge, like that shit was huge.
And I will say the performers, I don't think the performers were really good. I'm not gonna say they didn't suck. I just think that for Pride, it wasn't the energy. Like for instance,
Yeah.
you're playing Latino music,
Got it,
and that wasn't gay people like that voguey cunty stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, so like I think.
Gotta bleep that out. Give me a timestamp.
Oops, sorry, my bad.
Oh, you good? Go ahead.
But no, they like that type of stuff, and I just think that also they were very unorganized. Sac Pride, they wait till like the last second to put people in.
I think that's what it is. I think they just rushed to grab people. So it wasn't nothing to the performers really, but I say that we had but people weren't interested. That makes sense. Like people were walking away.
Got it. So, what genre do you consider your music? Because I know you guys do a lot of different stuff, but then you also because I'm ignorant to this, right? So, is there like a category for like the LGBTQ plus community?
I would say it's pop. That's the kind of the category, but like
Yeah, our category is pop, but I will say because I feel like remember back then our music back then we were trying to appeal to like a straight audience.
Yeah.
And we were always we wouldn't talk about a boy or a girl, it would just be neutral.
Yeah, very
So,
neutral. Yeah.
After when we released Body Clash, that we were like, this needs to be our song that sets us up for our new era.
Well, I don't know why y'all didn't think of it like that because y'all was making LGBTQ content.
Yes, but
I know, right?
I know.
Make
It don't
no fucking
But we
sense.
want to appeal to
Yeah.
everybody, but at the end of the day, it's like, who gives a fuck what people think?
Got to niche down.
I don't think we were making LGBT content during that time because we were doing videos with
You
those.
were.
No, we weren't because we were doing videos with these people and it was damn near straight. It was nothing gay related at all. Like it wasn't.
Teach your straight friend how to walk. What is it?
Teach your straight friend how to be
How to be gay. Y'all had a whole series of doing that
Right.
with those
But
people.
hold on,
Maybe we
let me
did.
finish before I forget.
Okay, go ahead.
So I would say so our music is pop, but we like to fuse different like cultural sounds. Like for instance, some of our unreleased songs have like Brazilian like funk elements to it. Some have like that voguey. I don't know if you know how voguing works, but like if you go to club.
I've been a professional dancer for
I was gonna say,
Okay,
I was
okay, how about okay?
All right, show me a movement.
Like house music.
Do it.
Steve.
Oh, he.
The hands. Okay, he know. So we take a lot of that, and even some of our songs have like Latin influences into it too, like
Yeah.
Latin pop, like our unreleased stuff. So I feel like we have like when we do sing though, we have like a rap pop element.
Yeah,
like
so
pop
our stuff
rap.
is like it's more. I feel like this new era of music is gonna definitely eat. Like,
Yeah.
So y'all like so there's just so I'm clear, there's no like LGBTQ plus category.
it's pop though, but it's pop.
It'd be
though.
more
They
like
love
pop.
It would be
People
more
will,
pop.
JoJo Siwa, she said there's such thing. She made a genre called gay pop,
but that's
not
already been a
thing.
yeah.
That's
just
just it's
pop.
just pop. You
It's
just
just
so happen to
pop.
be gay.
Yeah.
The fuck? Like what?
Understood. So you said it's like a hip hop Latino.
In Brazil, we have a lot.
Brazilian fusion.
And
type of-
Afro pop.
so,
Afro pop.
so it's very dancey.
Yeah, it's international. We would say. I would say
music
dancey
very-
international.
That's what's up.
Yeah, that's what we've been trying to.
And I don't think nobody does it like me and my
Fuck
brother
no.
inside.
And nobody will. Because, you know what I'm saying, y'all got your own thing going on. You dig what I'm saying? Shout out to the Spellman twins. Let's get a round of applause if we can. You know what I'm talking about? Y'all don't hear the loud noises in the back
I
with
can
this
tell
I
that
can
he's
tell.
trying to do something. It's gonna be like.
So, since the last time I spoke with y'all, we sat down. How many tracks have you released since then?
I think we released one.
Formula.
Oh, yeah, we
and-
released Formula.
So Formula, it's like a drill song for like the gays.
Have you heard that one? Krabby
Krabby
Patty Formula.
That's
That's
that shit
that
that high.
high.
Dilly Bell got
Let's
no-
not sing
Okay,
the lyrics.
anyway, there's Formula and then Hands All Over Me. We just dropped.
Hands All Over Me, I think I heard.
You haven't heard Formula?
No.
That's just a bop.
Is
It's
it
a
out?
bop. It is out.
What is
We're
that?
doing
Play
a
it.
music video.
Play it.
I don't think he wants that till you play that.
Play it.
No.
Oh, it's one of them?
It's
Yeah.
inappropriate.
Was that the one with the? Because I remember y'all was telling me a couple months ago it was with the
Yes,
the
that-
rapper.
Yes,
the-
yeah, and now, yeah. So I'm not
You
gonna
can't play
that
that right
whole lyrics is not like.
But it goes crazy though.
You gotta listen to it. So the song slap though.
We'll play it. We'll play it after this. I'll listen
But
to
yeah, so we're doing a music video actually June 30th to it.
Yeah.
it. So y'all haven't released no music from last.
No, since we only listened
Well,
two
Hands Over
songs,
Me.
and then
So what? So two songs, and that's recent though.
Yeah.
So like not really, but yeah, okay. Content wise, let's go to content. Where did you guys pull back?
The content?
Yeah, because I know there was an era where you guys stopped doing a little bit of, or wasn't as heavy as it was before.
Well, like I said, I feel like we kind of realized that what we want to do in the longevity of our career. Like,
Right.
I don't want to be known as. I mean, we are influencers at the end of the day because we helped a lot of people come out and stuff, and so that's influential in itself. But we decided we want to be like, hey, what do we really want to do in the long run? Like I said before, we want to tour and perform and like inspire people around the world.
So y'all in a rebranding. Type
yeah,
you rebrand, but we still, like
We still do content,
I
though.
think as an artist nowadays, people want to see more than just someone who can sing or they want to see a personality. Like a lot of artists, they do like content. They do content like funny videos and stuff like that to promote their music.
Man, it just slipped my mind. What's the little light skinned bro that was on Vine? He was super famous on Vine.
Right?
I don't think it's
No.
He was super famous on Vine. He was super funny. He does.
Are you
music
talking about,
now.
are you talking about Jay Versace?
He's not light skinned.
He does. He's not light skinned, but he's another
He
one.
was a viner. He was a
He was a
comedy.
viner.
And now he does. Now he
Now he does
produces.
music. Yeah. But there's another one. I
What
had
was
his
name?
light skinned bro. He
Light
was.
skin. Not too many of those.
They all came up in that same era. So like Jay Versace.
King Back.
No.
No. King Bad Child. You don't think he's?
Yeah.
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 Anyways, I noticed their rebrand. So they kind of went from content creation to strictly music, and that is like kind of like the formula of what's going on with the Spellman twins.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I will say, I think for us,
Cause y'all got a huge following, bro.
right. And I think now more than ever though, people have been discovering our music more than our comedy.
Yeah, it's been weird.
It's
Like
been weird.
It's been.
And
super
I will
weird.
say, I can see if we people will do music and don't be good at it, but I think me and my brother are pretty. No, look, I think we're pretty decent. I'm not saying we're the best, but
Right.
I will say like our music is really good. Like it can get played places. I feel like, and I'm confident to say that.
Right.
Like our music is really good to me. I feel like other people think so too.
I think also I think what you're trying to say really is like I feel like
You really don't know.
oh. No, I don't say. I was to add. So it's like I think like if it wasn't doing good, I wouldn't keep doing it. Does that make
That's
sense? Like,
heavy.
yeah.
Right,
if
right.
it wasn't, if people weren't saying, oh, like we get more messages about our music than we do our content now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's like, why would I stop?
Right. So y'all got 2 plaques, right?
Two
Oh,
YouTube
shit.
For
vibes.
YouTube.
Yeah.
Two.
I got 2 YouTube plaques.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, congratulations! Gonna be another round of applause for the Spellman twins. They just graduated college.
Oh shit! I did too. I did that too.
they just out here accomplishing stuff. And
Right. Don't forget. I forget.
So how was balancing school, music, and content creation?
What was the balance?
Oh, I heard that. What was the balance?
Oh, God.
No.
Because some people find it kind of hard to do. Not 2, but 3. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I was joking.
Oh,
So
okay.
I think it is like when you have to like, cause like we wanted to travel and stuff, and sometimes you couldn't, cause like I remember our junior year we So for me, it was hard because my GPA was kind of low. It was like a 2.0, and I had to get straight A's to get into the program, like to the criminal justice program. Like I had a
That's what I
2.0.
was raising.
I had to get literally straight A's for a year, and to get into the program. So I think that was the hardest part. In our junior year, we had to take an in-person class, and it kind of like slows you down. Like you can do much.
Right,
you know?
right.
So
You don't get the leisure you get at home.
it is a balance. Like you have to like. We had to like
Gotta show up,
yeah,
first off.
Yeah, we had to show up. Cause no, that class didn't play
Yeah,
either.
Right.
Yeah, he was old school.
Right.
So
Uh-huh.
and then, go ahead.
And I will
You
say,
wanna talk so bad.
I do. But I will say, I don't want to make it a race thing or anything either. But you gotta like also when you are in school and you're also trying to create content and you're also trying to make music, you kind of gotta balance it all. But like also it's hard because as a person of color, you guys obviously probably can agree with me that it's like harder and you gotta constantly keep posting to stay almost relevant. I would say if you think about
Compared to our
it, or
lighter counterparts.
yeah, it's true though. And I've seen the numbers, and
I will say it is a little bit easier for them.
and they don't realize
They don't realize
They
that.
don't realize that, but it's the truth. And I do have friends that are, Caucasian, and you can tell like their numbers, like our numbers. If we were two gay white males, our numbers would be way more bigger than they are now.
Right.
I agree with that.
Remember I was saying
Let me ask you because I don't want to lose that really quick. Do you think it's because a lot of our community, the black community, don't support?
Yep.
So
There we go.
that's what I was gonna say. Like, and people get mad at me or my brother when we collab with people who aren't of color. But it's like we go to whoever supports us and who wants us to be there.
you should.
Does that make sense? Like,
No, as you should.
People think me and Kyle are colorists. I'm like,
Yeah, or they think that, they. I'm
I
trying
don't
to
think they think that
A
now.
few months
but-
ago, people were like saying, "Oh, y'all date white people. Y'all like white people only." I'm like, how would you even know that? You don't know I don't talk about my personal life or who I'm dating.
Right.
Yeah.
Hell, I barely even know they personal.
They don't
life.
know.
And I'm
That's
a
what
cousin.
we don't-
That's one thing I don't talk
'Cause we don't
about.
do
As much as I run my mouth, I don't talk about that.
And that's the way it should be.
Right.
That's the way it should
Like
be.
why do you care?
Unless I pop out with somebody, that's different. But I'm not gonna just like go through the whole motions with the person on social
Right,
media. You don't know.
that's
Because a lot of people play too much. So it's like I'm not gonna make it official. I'm not gonna post you and,
Right.
and you're not really.
Right.
Bitch,
Right,
you
right.
People do
fake.
that. You all of a sudden they pop out somebody taking pictures. Like, I love him. What?
But they
People
built
do
that,
that.
though. They built the relationship. Is what I'm saying. Though.
You know who I'm talking about,
Oh.
right?
Next.
So, so juggling school, content creation, and music wasn't a challenge, but it's kind of hard. It's life.
It is. It was.
It's life. Okay, so
Ooh, that biology class.
Oh
my god. I don't know how we got an A in that class.
We messed up by not doing because you have to take your GED. Wait, your
Yeah,
general
G-
education.
Nigga said
I'm about to say,
GED.
y'all,
Right,
y'all graduated.
Right,
Like,
I meant
relax.
GE. Our GE, we had to take that in the beginning, our freshman and sophomore year, but we didn't take science class.
Yeah,
so
we
had
held that off till
we
all
held
into the
off till our
end.
senior year.
Worst thing. If you're
Y'all
in
had
school,
to take hella classes.
if you're in school,
It was
listen,
3 laboratories.
listen. If you go to college, take your science class. Get it out the way. Do not wait.
Because
till
we
the
have to
end.
take lab, activity,
Yeah, you take
and,
3.
A lecture.
Yeah.
All 3, and it all count as 1 grade.
If you're here, if take anything from us, if you go to college, do biology, do your
it out the way.
science class first, and you heard it right here from the Spelling Twins, the bitches who hate school.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all mentioned, y'all brought up color, right?
Mm-hmm.
So from what I know from having conversations with my friends who are part of the LGBTQ plus community, they do say there is a slight
Slight.
racism inside of the LGBTQ plus community.
I have a story
Okay.
for you. I have a story for you.
We here live and direct.
Okay.
We got story
Well,
time.
Are you gonna talk about?
I'm gonna go first, and then you explain.
All right.
I'm just gonna say that is absolutely true. I feel like when it comes to the LGBT community, it's a divide between black and white people. To be honest with you, like people, if you have an interracial relationship, you're gonna get looked upon.
Oh,
And
yeah.
cussed
So
out.
not only do most gay black men get kind of like looked at differently from their own community, they get it from the LGBTQ plus community as well.
Yeah, but I'm
Yeah.
saying like the
Okay.
black people, our people get mad when if you pop out with a white man or if you're hanging
If
out
they're
with
not
just a bunch
black-
of white.
Oh, so other gay black males.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I don't get that. I don't get the that's a divide that we have with that too. Because not only are we gay, but you guys are also making it worse and dividing races because you don't want somebody to be with a
Because
white
you want to
person.
be
Right,
with
right,
them,
right,
but
right.
Which, like, and the thing is too, you people like you love who you love. Whoever loves you, you love them. Like, if you have an interest in them, you interest in
I
them.
don't think no one just walks to be like, oh, I want a
I
white
just want
person.
a white person.
Well,
I'm about to say, there's some people out
There's
there.
a-
There's some people out there.
I have
They do
friends
have
that be like,
they do
'cause I
have a fetish for
I do
black
have
people,
friends. I do
though.
have friends that be like, oh, I only date.
Let's get to that story, Clint. What's going on?
Yeah.
Get to the story.
So I was gonna talk about the one in Fort Lauderdale. Remember?
I don't know.
He's like, I was there, but I don't
He
remember.
does know.
Well, explain
so,
it.
anyways, what happened was like, remember we were talking about the divide thing. So like,
Oh,
I remember
yeah.
we were in Fort Lauderdale and we went with our friends and they're white content creators. Like, I'm gonna say this part first. We were eating and he was like saying, you guys have to work 10 times harder because you guys remember you're black, and like they know that though.
They know it,
They
yeah.
know though. So
At
they
least they
'cause, like,
recognize
said
it,
because
though.
they know our content is like our content is good and it's like obviously way better than. I'm not saying better than this, but like it's better than most people. Doesn't make sense. Like
It
it
can
should
hold
be.
up. Yeah,
It should
yeah.
be, but it doesn't,
Right.
because like they have way more followers than us and they make hella money off of whatever they do and all that. But anyways, we were at the beach and we are doing a public interview, so we were doing that there in Fort Lauderdale. We asked someone, can we interview them? They said no. It was a white person. Then they asked them and they interviewed them.
Mm-hmm.
Isn't that crazy? And we were all together.
Do you know what this reminds me of?
Racism.
Yes, but but it reminds me of the conversation that me and my cousin had on our last one of our reaction videos, the Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese situation.
That is so crazy.
I think Caitlin Clark gets a lot of support because not only does she get support from black people, she gets it from her people, white people.
Right.
Angel Reese, I don't think she gets the same support from the white people that she will get from the black people.
No.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I can see the hero protagonist, the hero villain type of situation coming from that. And it's kind of like the same thing what you guys are saying right now. It's like, yeah, they're white. They can go ask the same person we just asked for an interview, and they're going to get a yeah.
We were right in front of them.
Versus us getting a no.
Bro.
You know,
'Cause the guy was attracted to him, and I don't know. It was.
got it. We don't want to know that.
Right.
No, there was nothing else that happened. It was just like they I guess the guy was attracted to him, but it's like,
They knew who he was, too.
yeah, they also knew who he was.
So it was more of a comfort level type.
Well, not really, though. If we're standing next to you and we want to do the same exact interview, you should say yes and you know we're together. That's still weird to me.
Okay, touche.
Yeah.
All right. So there is a slight divide in the community of in the LGBT.
It's not even slight. It's like
very-
it's very divided.
It's very noticeable too.
Yeah, I feel like
I'm
people.
not in the community, so I wouldn't.
Whoa,
see, yeah.
I'm telling you.
He's like, ask somebody that's
It
there.
Yeah.
But it's not even just our community. It's not even just the LGBT community, any LGBTQ community. It's like as a whole, like
Yeah.
they're like that.
Yeah. Okay.
I don't think it's just a gay thing, but it is.
You said you no, racism is not a gay thing.
No. But I'm saying in general, like the support. Remember we were talking about the support of like black people. Like
okay,
they don't.
okay,
support.
okay,
Remember you
okay.
were just talking about the story with the
Yeah,
I
yeah,
see.
yeah.
Yeah, so as a whole, black people don't try. Like I feel like a lot of white people support each other.
Each
Black-
other, and that's why
I
they
think
thrive.
our community, when you get to the top, they be like, it was hard for me to do that, so I'm not
not
gonna
gonna
put you on. And, you know.
I 100% understand the crab in the barrel. The crab in the barrel mentality that a lot of us people who look like us have. Like we get to this point, we're here, and we can't have too many of us come up, or is it that because
The world may never know.
you know what I'm saying? Like unless you at that point and at that top, then it's hard for you to say what it is.
Right.
Like Jay-Z he really don't perform in any like black events, but he just did Tom Brady's retirement party.
Mhm.
And people laugh at him because he was like a bunch of rich white people ignoring him, whatever the case may be. But they're not thinking about the fact that Jay-Z has a partnership with the NFL. That's why he's able to bring in those black artists
Exactly.
who can perform at halftime. Rihanna, Snoop,
Oh, that makes
50
sense.
Cent, Dr. Dre. You know what I'm saying? Have those type of
Usher.
people, Usher, come in and perform. So it's like, is it gatekeeping or is it like I'm trying to hold this position for all of us?
Exactly.
Maybe he is. I didn't think about it like that. Maybe he is. Maybe he's one of the few.
Yeah.
I think it depends on the black person.
Why you say that?
No, it does. That's true. No, I agree.
Why you say
'Cause
that?
you got some like who will put others on, and you got some like I work so hard to get here, I can't risk it with you messing it up or you doing something
Right.
crazy.
Yeah, because I feel like you also got to think about it too. Like they could ruin your reputation too, because you can bring someone in, they can fuck up your whole thing.
Yep.
That's another.
And that's
a
the one I didn't
great
think
key
about.
Point. That's a great key point because I was talking to another friend of mine. I don't know. You guys watch ESPN?
Yeah. I do.
So Shannon Sharp, Stephen A. Smith.
Yeah,
I
I watch
So
them.
y'all know who they are.
I
know y'all
do.
know
I
who they
watch.
are.
I watch.
So
what they be
basically,
talking
long story
about.
short, Shannon Sharp got fired from the Skip Bayless show, and then he joined. And Stephen A. Smith brought him on to with his bosses and all that. My boy, long story short, my boy was saying like you got to congratulate both of them. One, Stephen A. Smith fought his white bosses to bring on another black male to his show. Not only did he do that, Shannon Sharp showed up and performed. You know what I'm saying? So it was like a give and take. So if I pull you in, you have to show up just as much as I fought for you to get here. You got to fight just as much as stay in this position.
And that, you see what? And that's and I think that's kind of where it is too, because like it's hard. Like it's almost like. Okay, for example, you have a job, right? You work so hard, you are a manager, this and that, and then someone says, "Oh, I need a job, I'm gonna bring you in." You have a high expectation to hold for that,
Right.
like for yourself and that other person, and that's the reality of it.
Because if you mess up, then it messes up my
my
the next
image.
person I try to bring on, or
Exactly.
even my image. Like, why would you bring this person to?
And that's happened to us a couple times too. Like we try to get someone a job. I mean, on one person, and what did he do? He was on his phone or something. What was he doing?
Show up late.
He showed up late.
Hella late.
Like and just.
Made us look bad.
That reminded me of a time where I went into my back pocket and I reached out to a cousin of mine that does music. He's a very famous artist.
We know who that is.
Right, y'all know. And I asked him for a feature for somebody I was looking out for, and he gave me a price, and I said, that's not in their budget. He gave me the cousin price. And
Cousin price.
You have to
tell me that one.
Wait, you gotta tell me that
one. You have to tell me that
he gave me the cousin price, and that person fumbled the bag, not once but twice.
Crazy.
So I haven't reached out to, and that's why Oscar, I was telling you, like, he was like, "Why don't you bring me in for an interview?" I'm like, "Dog, I already fumbled twice, put my name out for so and so." And they
gotta vet better. That's all.
I do have to vet
I
better.
gotta talk about that cousin price.
Yeah. And the thing about us too, I feel like we work hella hard. We're serious about our shit. I don't play. And that's another thing. People don't care. Like if someone gives you I guess a platform or a chance to shine, you do whatever you can.
Right.
It's almost like when you're in someone's house and like say someone have money out or whatever, they trust you to not steal it.
Right.
Like it's like. You just know, like, not to take it.
I look at it
not take advantage of it. Does that make sense?
Absolutely. I look at it as like the way I try to give back to God is using the talents that He blessed me with.
Right, exactly.
That's kind of like how I look at it. Like, you gave me these talents. Let me figure out how to show up and make the world a better place, whether I'm making people laugh, taking their mind off of what the crazy stuff going on in this world, like making music for them, dancing, whatever it is. Let me be a piece of medicine for people so we can all like come together and laugh and do all and be human beings. You know what I'm saying? So that's kind of how I look at that whole situation. If I put somebody on or somebody put me on, either they got to show up or I got to show up. Not either. We both got to show up.
Right.
You feel me? So like I know y'all trying to transition out of the content creation. Go ahead. You go ahead.
I want to say,
deep breath.
So I will say, because you said we're transitioning out of the content creation thing. However, I will say we're in a position now where like we actually are talking to a publishing agency that's actually going to help us with. I don't want to bring this up.
Say.
But I didn't want.
Don't tell too much.
I'm not gonna say too much, but I didn't want to bring it up. But like, I feel like now me and our brother in our headspace right now. The reason why it's taking us a little longer to do stuff because we're making an album.
We got. Is that a drop on the? Is that
Hey,
we heard it first. We heard it first. The Spellman Twins got an album coming out. They posted it. You Good Digital. We here. We got the first exclusive drop. Spellman Twins got an album coming out.
Yeah.
So
let's talk about it a little bit.
we want to talk about it.
Just a little bit.
Let's just say the direction of like
the direction of this album is definitely like we even have the name of it too.
Yeah.
But
We gonna get a name.
we can't tell
We're
you.
not.
I tried.
I'll tell you off camera.
Yeah.
I can't tell you on camera.
it ain't extract.
It's not.
It's
But it's like you block
if
your
you
blessings.
know the culture, you will understand the name of that album. So
Yeah.
let's just say that.
Ooh, the mystique.
Yeah, if you understand the culture of it, you'll get it, and you'll be like, oh, this is clean. But the album, we've been working on it for a while. We've been compiling a bunch of beats. Our friend, our Paris, she makes our
He actually makes our beats
She
fire.
makes our beats for us, and they're hella good. And we mixed. Remember I said we mixed different cultures, and I feel like this album is gonna showcase our culture in the LGBT community, and like we have a really good future.
Yeah,
That
it's
we-
a really big. It's
This is
crazy.
a big one.
No, it's crazy.
Let's just
Is
say,
it the feature that I heard on the last song?
no.
No.
Let's just say these people and the publishing agency that the guy works
He's
with.
let's just say he's a Grammy. He's a 2-time Grammy winner.
Yeah.
The person that is
Wow.
where people were working with, and the person who's on it is very, very big
popular
in the Vogue community. He has a really big song. I'll tell you. I'm not even gonna tell you who it is. I'm gonna tell you off
I
camera.
guess.
Go ahead.
Can you guess who it is?
I just guess. I only know one popular LGBTQ artist. What's his name? Todd? Is it
Todrick Hall?
Todrick Hall?
No, it's
Okay,
not
okay,
him.
okay,
It's
okay.
Well, I do
not
want him on the
yet.
song,
That
though.
we can get. I think we can get that too.
But no, this person is like, let's just say he was on Beyonce's album.
Yeah, let's just say that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we already have this. We already
have the song.
We already have this.
done.
We already have his stuff, his future.
I'm about to go listen to the whole Beyonce album. The most recent
and
one?
I'm not telling you who it is.
It was the Renaissance one.
It was the Renaissance.
I'm going to go
one.
listen to the whole
But I will
Renaissance.
say, he already sent us his future and stuff. Me and brother we already got our lyrics and stuff ready. That shit is fire, by
It's
the way.
crazy,
And we just gotta
yeah.
we're going to the studio to record it
Yeah.
Wednesday.
Let me ask y'all this, because y'all got a lot going on.
We do.
Yeah, we do.
My
I
head
got-
is spinning right
Do
now.
you have a team? How does this work?
So, like I said,
Damn. You saw me getting ready. I'm about to talk, and he already. I'm like, damn.
so like I said,
I was like, did you
This
see me
gonna be
about to talk? I said, and then he said,
This gonna be the-
well.
This is going to be the loudest podcast that we've ever done in the world. Look at Oscar, stressed out about
No.
this.
Are we hella loud?
are we hello?
You're good.
Okay.
Y'all gotta tell us so we can.
Okay, but-
No, look. So we reached out to the guy. We reached out to his agency, and we reached out because we wanted to do a feature with him. Because he was like our friend Nito, by the way. He helps us with this direction for our album.
Shout out to Nito.
Yeah,
out to Nito.
Nito, like he knows about the voguing and the ballroom scene, so he's helping us construct our album, and
Like what? Because he knows all about.
he knows
like,
about it.
Yeah.
I have friends in the Vogue ball scene as well. So if y'all need me to slide that track over there and get it in those rooms.
No, they
And
good to know.
that would be great, actually.
But for this, we reached out to his team, and we didn't think he was gonna. They were respond. So we emailed them like, can we have this person be on our song? And he actually in 2 of them actually.
Yeah, he did 2 of them.
did
He's
two-
in 2
exactly.
of them.
But the
yeah.
first one's an intro.
But the fact that he
but
even
he-
did 2 of them.
Yeah, the fact he did
I
2
think I
of
know
them.
who it is.
You don't.
You don't.
You don't.
I hope he gets it though.
I
I'll
hope
tell y'all off camera because I don't want to spoil nothing
Okay.
on camera.
But so we emailed them and they responded back, and
And we started going on
then
calls.
we started going on calls. We started talking about what we want him to do, and we gave him the beat, and he was like, okay, he'll get back to you. And he was pretty fast about it. And I think they looked through our page first.
Yeah,
you
they
know,
looked
I
through
think for them it makes sense too, and it's also for the culture.
Yeah, because you can't, because not everyone's gonna take an opportunity just because you're getting paid for it. 'Cause
Yeah.
if it don't make sense, I'm not doing
And I
it.
think
Yeah,
me and our brother have this natural energy where like people see. I don't want to sound cocky. I feel like we've been trying to.
No, talk.
But I just feel like we have this energy that people just love us, and they're gonna automatically gravitate because how good our
and we're
do.
not faking. We're
You do.
yeah our energy.
guys-
I
you
do.
guys
I
have
really
that
we have that Spellman
I went-
magic.
Remember we went to the club
Oh yeah.
and y'all. It was after y'all performance last
That was
year.
after last
And
year.
then we
yeah.
went to the club and y'all was literally dancing in the center of the club the
Yeah.
whole night.
But that's
Everybody
like
was
all. But that's all.
But
every
it's like
time we
it's
go out.
unintentional. But I just think
Yeah.
me and our brother have this energy that's like
Yeah.
unmatched. Like I feel
Yeah.
like, and it just happens. Like
And I just feel like it's weird because like I think one day everyone's gonna see that, and that's
yeah,
like the goal. Like,
and I think
it
it's slowly happening.
people see it already.
No, they do. But I feel
It's
like
either they're gonna gravitate towards it.
or
Oh, they're gonna say
Or-
we're annoying.
yeah. Yeah,
Or
Because
not.
a lot of people
But
do
wait,
that
let
too.
me finish. I forget really quickly. So I do. So he reached out to us. We had the calls with his management team and all that. And then as he finished the track, we hopped on a call again, and the guy was like, "I'm gonna be completely honest with you guys. We want to represent you guys."
Yeah, I was crazy.
Yeah, and it's not a management, but it's a publishing.
publishing deal.
So they'll help you with your.
That's even better.
Yeah, that's even better.
then they
They'll
have a
help you with our music and stuff. So I think this is really perfect that we're working on the album because they're gonna help promote our album.
Yeah.
Just
So
just make sure
Yeah, we're gonna read the contract though.
y'all read those contracts
Yeah.
and those percentages make sense.
Yeah.
We can even talk to you about it too, can't we?
You can.
Okay.
And I have people who know people.
We're
if
gonna
I
do
don't
that
know.
though.
Yeah,
but
we're
we
gonna
have
Because
to do it by
you
the.
want to make sure you keep majority of your publishing?
Yeah.
Oh no, we own all of our stuff.
Okay.
Like we
Well, we're gonna
we
see the
made sure.
contract,
Yeah, but I'm
though.
sure.
Yeah,
but
yeah,
no,
yeah,
when
okay.
but we got
We'll talk. We'll talk.
Yeah, we'll talk.
I know people. I know. Get you entertainment. This is for any of the artists out there as well. When y'all go into contracts, look into retaining an entertainment
Yeah.
lawyer just to
Mhm.
read over the contract for an
Right.
hour or two. Say what looks good, this is what it is, just in case you don't understand the verbiage of what's going on.
Exactly.
Yeah, because they be trying to word shit and then they'll get that's what gets
You'll be like some infinity, and you be like, "What's that infinity?"
that?
Oh yeah, they own your music for 3 lifetimes.
Right.
Yeah.
Like, I only died once.
Literally.
Like what? The hell?
Like the infinity symbol. We own your music for the symbol.
Right.
Yeah, it's like, oh no. Yeah, you right.
But yeah, so
But team though, do you guys like? So you guys have to edit and like shoot and edit your own videos,
oh no.
Like, are you talking about like
Content,
music video?
content,
Oh.
and then do you have a music video team? Like, is there people you go to? Then are there certain producers that you go? Because they can't just be you two, right? Like,
Right. Well,
Whoa.
it kind of is for right now.
tell me, talk
But
about it.
So I do edit my own YouTube videos. I do edit my own content. I feel like that don't really need somebody to do that.
Shut up, pussy.
I mean,
wish
if
somebody
I'm
would
good
come
at
help-
it though.
wish somebody would come help us edit this content.
Well, yeah. Well, I'm pretty good at it, and I just don't want to pay nobody to do it, so I'd rather just do it myself. Like,
Right.
I just don't
You're
want.
cheap.
Yeah. Well, I'm frugal. Big deal.
No word.
Yeah, cheap, but frugal. Because I
I
do
do-
spend.
Just
But no.
not on everybody else.
Yeah, no.
Right.
Yeah, no.
It's because music. I feel like
Music is a lot
Music takes a
now.
lot. It takes a lot, and we try to budget with that because like that shit will run your pockets. Like our Body Class music video. Have you seen that one?
Yeah.
That shit was $7,000.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So and I.
That's
no.
that's just the video. That's not the engineering. That's not the beat.
Yeah, exactly.
That's
so
not-
that's
that's
like
not
That's
putting
like
it
cover
on-
art, because I don't
cover
do
art,
I don't do
no.
that ghetto ass cover art. I
gotta
need my
put it
shit to
on-
look great.
You got to put it
Pristine.
on DSPs like
Yep.
Apple, Spotify,
Mhm.
all that. Like,
You got to put it on what's that thing
do you know
called?
how much it costs to break a song?
Break?
Break a song into the music industry.
No, how much?
You asking me?
I'm asking y'all, do y'all
I
know
don't
how much it
know.
costs? Like, okay.
Oh, you want us to guess?
Yeah,
100K?
higher.
What?
Too
A million?
And what do you mean by break? What do you mean by break?
like a song. You know how those songs you just you just hear out of nowhere.
Oh yeah, it'd be
Like,
random.
damn, like what this song hella good. Yeah,
oh, you mean like to get you
Like
in
a
the
random
industry?
song, like who the fuck is this artist on Spotify? Like or
yeah.
Yeah, like
No,
a
not those. Like you just the songs that you just hear on the radio all the time. Radio, you see him on the front of
Oh,
Apple
okay.
Music cover. You see him on the front of Spotify. You see
Yeah.
him on the front of Tidal. Like it costs about $1 million to break a song.
You mean like advertisement, right?
To break it. Yeah, that's
Yeah,
what I mean. So
okay.
like recording it, doing all that, paying the DJs, paying the people that in the right places to
That's
get.
so crazy.
It's take about $1 million. I mean, you could probably do it $250K. That's why a lot of people sign the labels because they need that money,
Right.
That machine behind them
Mhm.
to push their music.
But
Yeah,
it's
but
also
late-
not that
but
good
I
either
don't
because if your
know.
stuff don't do good, you get
you get
Yeah,
shelved.
there's
And
a-
when you get shelved, then it's like
now you
you
can't drop.
you
that.
can't make money if you
That's
shelve.
the caveat to it.
You know what I'm saying?
You know,
I will never.
So
I
let
don't
me
know
ask
about
y'all this: with that knowledge, would you sign a record deal, or do you guys would stay?
No,
I don't think I'll. If anything, I would get a publishing deal. I would never sign a record deal because publishing is way
Never say
different.
never.
I'm
Well,
not getting a
no.
record.
You might
deal.
get a record deal that might be in your favor, depending on what you bring.
Well, it depends at
how you negotiate.
I don't know if I feel like if I'm not like Beyonce or none, if I'm ever gonna be if I can't hit that status, I'm not.
I'm gonna stop you right there, because I don't want you to wait to get to Beyonce. Status
No, what-
to
what I-
realize what you guys offer.
No, but like it's like when you get there, like there's people who blow up, right? Like I know a lot of artists have blown up, and now they're just not. They're like back in 2019. Like they haven't really got bigger.
Yeah.
Right.
So it's like
Because it's for me, I look at it like, and I want y'all to know this: it's not. It's what you negotiate.
Right.
That's
That's
your
true.
worth.
that's true.
Like they could say here, we want to give you this, but if y'all say, we don't want that, we want this split, this, y'all get this.
Good point.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
I see.
so if you go to a label with that mindset, then you have basically the cards
In your hand.
in your
And, I,
hand. You
and,
can
I'm,
deal with how
and
you-
I, like I said, I want to be cocky either, but I do feel like with the energy we bring and like we have really good work ethic when it comes to our stuff, I really feel like we are worth like
y'all
God.
get y'all probably get over 1 million views a month.
that's true.
True.
That's true.
Y'all you already above a lot of people who's trying to
And it's weird. I just so
Y'all have your own following.
it's so
Yeah.
weird how this came to be
And-
too.
Go ahead. I was gonna say something.
No, just like how we came from the past till now. It's just like it's crazy how like our life is so different. Like
Mhm.
people know who we are.
Yeah, it's so creepy. Like we'll like even like well, obviously it's private. Someone's gonna know who we are, but it's like people like, oh my god, and people are like fan. We actually have we have a fan. His name is Robert. Like
He's
he's
like a
actually
super
a
fan.
fan, like
He
a
really
fan.
got
He
a
lives
shirt
here.
made.
He made a shirt, and we took a picture.
So
of
I
him.
actually gotta give him a free shirt.
Yeah,
One of our merchandise.
What's his
We're-
name?
His name is Robert.
Shout out to Robert. Shout out to Robert. Give him
Love
a
him so
shout
much.
out.
And he's older too.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's like crazy
So-
how people like that support us.
And there was other people like shaking. I'm like, oh, like we're not. I mean, like it's like we in Calvin are humble about our stuff. Like we don't really like care about the numbers. You know, people would be
Right,
like,
right, right.
oh, if you don't have this amount of followers, I'm this. Like, we're the same people regardless of if I had no followers or not.
Right.
Yeah, I know. I can attest to that.
Yeah.
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 So I think that's why a lot of people gravitate towards like us and like because we're genuine people. Like we
Yeah.
don't try to.
And y'all say y'all have. I don't know if it's a family thing, but we all just speak our minds.
Oh yeah, one thing
yeah.
about us, we gonna run our mouth.
Yeah.
It
We
could
say
be-
what we gonna
it
say.
could
We
say-
just told him a
We
story.
can just say, "Oh, I look like Miley Cyrus." We gonna say anything that's in our head.
Anything in our head.
Like we just talk.
We
Literally,
say
if it
what's
comes to
on
my
our
mind, if I think about, oh, that's a beetle. Like you look like a beetle because I saw one. It's just gonna come to mind. We just
Yeah.
say whatever.
Exactly. All right. So y'all got a team of people. I'm assuming y'all didn't answer the question, but whatever.
We don't really have.
Okay, so
a
we don't have
we
really
have
a team, but I do say this publishing agency, they're gonna help us. They're gonna help us though with our stuff. I feel
got
like
it,
that's like
got
our
it.
team
But
that we're
I
starting
can't.
to
We
develop.
can't.
I can't really
We
say.
can't really go
anything
into
yet.
detail 100% because like this just happened like 3 weeks ago.
Right.
So-
And they're just making. Right now they're setting
So
up.
it's
the
an offer on
contract.
the table.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
There's an
they
offer.
actually supposed to send a contract today. They said the 15th, but
It's an
also
offer on the
Saturday.
it's
table.
off on the table.
Yeah.
They're gonna send it though. They
It's
usually
Saturdays.
Yeah, it's a Saturday, so
So-
they're gonna send it though. But it's definitely before the 30th, and
Yeah.
we're meeting the team on the 20th. Yeah.
Yeah.
Album. How many tracks are on there? Can you give me that?
We haven't
Um,
got that far.
Well, yeah, I think I think it's gonna be at least 10. I think
Yeah.
I think nowadays we want, especially for our album, we want it to be very focus based, and it's kind of gonna tell a story a little
Yeah.
bit on the like I said, it's gonna be like culture for it's gonna give that ballroom feel. It's gonna
Right.
give that pop rap feel. It's definitely giving Spellman Twins.
It's definitely gonna show development and growth.
Oh,
bro.
definitely.
Like if you hear our and people be like. They be like, "Oh, you guys songs are so good now." Y'all haven't even heard the new shit. Like I don't like
Our vault is
it's
crazy.
our vault is crazy.
It's
Like,
so good. I love
yeah.
our unreleased stuff more than our release.
It's so like dancey. It's so like
It's like us.
It's like yeah, it's us. Like
You
it
know,
literally
we are
right up our
crazy.
alley.
When we
As hell. Crazy as
Yeah.
hell.
yeah,
If y'all
I think
don't know.
for us, we also learned too. We want to make music that we want to make, like
Yeah.
what we would listen to.
Right.
So what we would listen to is what we make.
So if we like it, then that's other people will like
that's,
it.
That's the essence of that's the essence of artists.
Yeah,
You make what you like and not what the people want
Yep.
you to make. Or
and
what
then
they
they'll
think you
naturally
should
like
make.
it though.
And we know
Right.
people who did stuff for
And
what,
it's not even that they'll naturally like it; they'll believe it.
yeah,
Because
yeah.
it's you.
Exactly.
It's
that.
unapologetically you.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying?
Some people might not even like the song like crazily, but
Yeah.
because they believe in it and they will listen to it.
Yeah, there's like a lot of artists on the rise that we listen to. Like, I don't know if you guys know that girl, Lay Banks. You know who that is? To tell your boyfriend what I've been doing. You haven't heard that one?
You gave me the egg.
Lady Boner Gone. Oh, you're old.
You're hella
I
old.
just don't listen to music.
Crazy.
You don't?
I really don't listen to music like that. I really don't listen to. It's crazy,
What
right?
do you do?
How you a dancer and don't listen to music? That don't make no sense.
I listen to music that I dance to. Whatever I like. I'll hear
Actually,
stuff
that
like-
is crazy to think. I've actually never seen you post music, like just to post, like behind the story.
You're
or anything.
psychotic. I would never.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
I don't never see post music like
I
that.
don't know. I
really.
think
You
about
don't
it.
listen to music. Like that's
don't.
crazy. Like we listen to podcast.
Yeah.
Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
I listen to a lot of like healing stuff, a lot of self-help, a lot of I know it is boring, but when you
It's not though.
no, it's boring as shit.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
not even like it's boring, but because I'm trying to build something here, I have to take my mind away from the things that I like. I do like music though.
I think it's good to do that though because it kind of pieces your mind. Because I remember I used to meditate,
Yeah.
and that oh my
Actually,
god,
that actually feels
it
really good.
feels
I
so
did that one
good.
time. Meditating actually does work.
I feel like I had an
it does work.
out of body experience when I did that one time. 'Cause I was
one
so
time we
focused.
did it in Reading. That shit was
Oh my god,
crazy.
we did we
That was
meditated.
on ayahuasca.
Huh? Oh,
Never mind, keep going.
No, one time we were in Reading and we like did this thing like it showed up on the TV and like it did like a countdown. It was like count backwards from 100.
And
Nigga, when I
fell
tell you,
asleep.
I fell asleep.
But it felt like we ascended.
Yeah.
But then it was so creepy because our friends were there and it was so creepy. We were dead asleep. Why did we both go and
race
woke
up at the same time. And then that shit, it was crazy.
So
It don't even
crazy.
sound real.
It don't even sound real.
For me, it does because I've been in those
You probably
spiritual
know.
places.
Okay.
Yeah.
We remember like very like spiritual and very like intuitive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
That's what's up.
Energy. We can tell when vibes are off.
So we don't have a team.
not too much.
He said that
We don't
hell
have a
of
team. We don't know how many songs we put on the album.
I said 10.
Okay, you said at least 10.
At least 10.
It's gonna be 10.
Okay, at least. All right, you sassy. Sassy's here. How long? Let me ask you. How long have you guys been working on it already? I know you mentioned it earlier.
Working on what?
The album.
The
I like.
We kind of started thinking about it December.
Wait, of last year?
Yeah, we start talking about it. We didn't know we wanted to do it though.
We always talked about it though.
Well, we have always-
but
When
we
did you start? When did the feet get on the ground?
December.
December
Okay.
Yeah.
of 2023.
About 7 months.
23.
About 7 months.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it take about a year for an album to go.
But it's like
I love the fact that y'all taking time on it.
I know.
No,
love that.
I cannot. This album has to.
It has to
like,
go good.
Because you know why though? It's because we did an EP and it was cool, but like I feel like
That definitely, I feel like it's
it was. It definitely like
I know. You know what EPs are for?
What?
what
To test out a sound.
Yeah, yeah.
it is.
It's to
and
test it
it
out.
is, and we did that, and
It was
Yeah.
good. I mean, see, I feel like now we have. I think a team that we do have though, like we have we co-write our songs. We have writers.
Okay.
Yeah. So, well, one writer. His name is Rodney. He go crazy, but he
Shout out to Rodney.
yeah, he goes crazy. He's a black guy too. So I don't know.
and it's
why I
weird.
said
He can
that, but-
right,
But
he can,
He's a black guy.
no, and it's crazy. It's crazy. He like any beat and whatever he raps hella good. He sings hella good. Like no, and I shout out to the writers. Y'all be eating because like the shit that like we'll be writing a song and we'll like I'll give him a cadence or whatever and then I'll send it to him and he'll do something completely different.
different.
I
It's like-
never thought of that.
And like to me, I feel like for me now, I feel like especially for our album and what we going for, I'd rather have writers and that we can co-write because I think for me, I think in my head too much, and I want when you make pop music, you want them to be hits.
You guys are pop artists.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I feel like
that's
if
different.
now if it
A
was
lot of
hip
pop
hop,
artists have.
right? But if it was hip hop, we write our own stuff.
Yeah,
But like when it comes to pop, I want to collaborate because that you need to make hits.
It's funny you say that because that's been the conversation been going on with like the Drake.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
don't like if you're a hip hop and you
have someone write
that's
your
kinda
shit. And
pathetic.
I hope Kendrick write. It sounds like he write his shit.
Kendrick definitely writes all his
Yeah.
stuff. It's different when you're in the hip hop world and then you say, "I'm the best.
Right.
I'm that
You
nigga."
can't say you're the best and you have somebody
I
write
think-
your
I
stuff.
think-
Right,
Chris
that's
Brown
where
was
like
saying
the
that
fine
too.
line
Right.
is like. But Chris Brown is also an R&B singer. Nobody looks at Chris
I
Brown
think
as a
he's R&B pop.
rapper.
No, but Chris Brown when he
He is
does
definitely
rap,
R&B pop.
when he does rap, he writes his own stuff though.
Yeah.
like he said that he's like I would never have someone write because like you need to. If you're rapping about it, you need to rap about what you're speaking. Like you know, like if you have a ghostwriter, they're gonna be like, they might as well
Right.
listen to the ghostwriter. Does
Right.
that make sense?
Nah, no. Because shout out to Young Berg. I just heard him on DJ Academics podcast. He was like, it is a talent to be able to take something that somebody else wrote and put it to the world to where it's a hit. Because
That's true.
Quentin Miller, who used to write for Drake, nobody was listening to really, like, you know what I'm saying? Like his delivery was completely different from the way Drake
yeah.
delivered it. That's why it made it a hit for Drake and not Quentin Miller. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But shout out to Quentin Miller. But yeah, I think it's a talent. I think it's a talent in the music industry in general. Whether you write, whether you're the artist, whether you don't have writers, whether you're a producer, whether you're the engineer, the videographer, like the editor. There's so many different positions that are involved in the music industry, and every one it takes a skill level of talent for you to be able to do it. That's why I commend y'all because y'all do all of this shit, and most of it y'all do it by yourself.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So
I just feel like for us, I know, I feel like our energy, like I said, is very unmatched. And I still kind of think I kind of be like, damn, why do people never like support us or like try to like be in our corner? But I do feel like now it's starting to come into light. Like the
Yeah, and
company
people are
that works
starting
with the
to-
guy that's on our album, that's gonna be on our album. they want to work with us, and I feel like we're finally getting noticed, and then people are noticing our music more, and it just feels good. I feel like
and I remember when we first we came out and all that stuff, like we weren't authentic to ourselves. People are seeing how we're authentic, you know, we're not. You know when someone's fake. Well, if you can read people and energy, like you know when someone's fake.
Some people don't know.
so you're fake.
I'm fake all the time.
We know.
We know.
Like, just like I said, y'all could have had y'all cousin choreographed. He was like, we're not even about to do that.
Right. I'm like, we tried.
I'm fake.
Mm-hmm.
I'm fake.
We could have been.
But I never told y'all no.
That is true.
That's true. But we ain't gonna talk about it.
So you said you have 2 YouTube channels.
Yes.
One is
one's for the Spellman Twins with a Z for our music,
right.
and then the other one's with an S.
Just for like content, like
content.
we do more like we're trying to do like pranks and stuff because I guess people like stuff like
They've been wanting us to do pranks for the longest, but we do pranks. We also did like Omegle, but that got shut down.
Because y'all created a world for yourselves, the Spellman Twins universe, I guess you could say.
And that's exactly what's the Spellmanverse.
Spellmanverse. So in that world, y'all can pretty much do whatever you choose.
Whatever.
And we take our name we love our last name. We take that to heart. Like I love my last name, so we use,
like at least we doing something with it, you know?
Yeah, like spell.
Like, you know,
you're shady as fuck.
As fuck. I know exactly. Y'all gonna get me in trouble like a motherfucker.
Oh,
I didn't say nothing. Y'all niggas are laugh. Like,
no, we're not stupid. We know what you mean.
Hey, as soon as you said it, I said,
no, his face,
he knew.
No, I said, no,
Oh
no,
my
I
God,
said,
bro.
no.
His face had me weak.
y'all
I said,
niggas about to get me in trouble.
I said, at least
Not
you're
doing
doing
this with
something
y'all.
with it. And he looked.
No, he said.
I'm not doing this with y'all.
No, but what I mean by no dead ass. Like what I mean, like at least
my
we're doing
God.
something with like, because people think our name Spellman is a
fake name.
fake. Like they don't think that's real. Like they don't
Really?
think they don't think
That's
they
our
thought
name.
we made that up. They don't know that's our last name.
It's 100% their last name.
Yeah,
So,
Spellman.
but it's the way we deliver.
It's like people don't believe my name is Guy.
Yeah,
yeah,
that's
it's so weird when people like
We'll talk about
they
you.
They will card me and be like, that's not
your name.
I'll be like,
yeah, so you, got,
Yeah,
so
he
you
said-
always have to have your card in hand.
always like,
What's your name, guy? No, what's your name?
Guy.
Yeah.
and it don't make it no worse. I'll be like, what's your name? I'm like, oh, it's Mosi. My real name is Guy. What?
Exactly.
That's
What?
funny. But no, like he was saying though, like we do have a Spellman verse, and I think we try to incorporate. And matter of fact, that's the album is centered. around.
And
too
no, you
much.
You're doing way too much
Cause
tonight.
that-
Because if I was to do what he just did tonight, oh, he'd be like, oh, that's why you
I
do
knew
all
we were
that.
gonna talk about it though on here. I knew we were gonna talk about it. Shut up! Stop looking at me.
You're stupid.
Y'all got anything else y'all want to talk about? Like we,
Actually, a little. I think there's something we didn't talk about. Like
what
we
we
didn't talk about Pride Month and all that stuff. And like,
I thought we did.
Well, I don't like, but y'all fake gay, so it's like I don't know
said
y'all want to
that?
talk about. We talk about that.
Huh?
what? Actually, do you have any questions about for us?
Let me ask you this.
Like,
Let me ask you
what
this.
do you-
Real quick,
wait,
before we
wait,
end
wait.
this.
What does Pride Month mean to you guys?
Why the fuck did we both just do that?
Duh.
Did you see that? Yeah.
It's, like,
well,
it's almost like you guys finished each other's sentences. Huh?
well.
It's almost like y'all twins.
You're
Wow.
corny as hell.
Wow.
All right, so I think I really think I take Pride Month very, I don't know about seriously, but like I like the month because it allows people to be themselves. I feel like
Right.
and a lot of people will come out during Pride Month,
Yeah.
and so what?
Keep going.
Anyways, like I like Pride Month because I mean we get the events, you know, and people. I already know what you're gonna say. Go ahead. I
Yeah,
already know
so
what you're
this is
gonna
actually
say.
a great topic because we had an argument with these people on our comment section.
Uh-oh.
Yeah,
Here we go.
Did you see that video where we walk on the rainbow and we switch? We act straight and we switch.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
that
so-
video every year we
Post
post
it,
it.
it does
It's
hella
at
good.
5 million views right now.
Yeah.
For real?
Yeah, it's at
It's
5
like,
million.
y'all was like, you act straight and then
walk
hit
on the rainbow, and
you
then-
like
and then
super
you-
flamboyant.
Yeah,
and
so
then get off
with
and
that one, they be like, "Oh, winter's a straight month, bitch."
There's no
Let me get into it though, because I know y'all probably like, why isn't there a straight month? I'm gonna tell you why. There is not. There should. Okay, a straight month.
I'm
Think-
irritated.
let's-
I'm sad.
Duh,
we get
because
into it. We get
listen
into
to
it.
this. Why would there be a straight month when gay people are always
Oppressed.
Like, and mind you, no one wants to be gay and be like, oh, I want to be gay. Like what?
Yeah.
And then the what? No, look. Nobody wakes up and be like, oh, I want to be gay and oppressed and want to get bullied and beat up.
If it was so easy, it would be everyone would do
And then
it.
put it to you this way: would you, say if a bunch of gay people, say if it was we and my brother brought a bunch of gay people, and mind you, gay people kind of are like they have flamboyancy, some are like
Yeah.
Um,
There's different levels.
yeah.
Different levels.
Yeah,
I
different
guess
levels
we're the
of
first
it.
level. I guess.
But like, imagine we all go to a club and we're acting hella like twerking, this and that, and we go to a straight club. Now, would y'all accept us? Would y'all hate crime us? So that's why there's a Pride Month, so we can be with our community and we know who's gay and we feel safe.
But
that's why there's a Pride Month.
I was gonna say that, and this is another thing about stuff. I think the problem is too. I think a lot of people are they think that they always run to the kids, the kids,
Children.
but it's get them off of social media. Like it's not like
He said parents or children.
Yeah.
like the social media isn't. They didn't make social media for kids. It wasn't created for kids.
I didn't post
The world isn't ran off children.
Right.
It's not.
We make content. People be like, children, this and that. I don't post for the children. I post because I try to
For my
for my
community.
community. If your kids see that has nothing to do with me.
me.
You
What-
get them off social media.
Why they
Go
on your
my page.
Why they on your phone twerking?
I want to ask y'all so many questions, but I'm afraid to end y'all career before we get
You're
started.
not going
'cause-
to.
Oh.
Because I'll answer it in a different way.
Yeah.
Because I know y'all.
Right, we talk, but just
Go
say it.
Okay, let's stick on Pride Month and then we'll get there.
Oh God. Okay.
So you have Pride Month, the month of June, and you also have Juneteenth.
Mhm.
Oh, shit.
So you guys are gay
Mhm.
and you are black.
Mhm.
How does that feel to be celebrated twice in 1 month?
Well, I do feel good.
And I say celebrated as in, like, of course, the title.
Yeah.
Well, for me, like being gay and black, I kind of say it as a flex, honestly, because I feel like me and my brother built something where, like, I feel like a lot of people can be in our corner, whether it's you're straight, gay. We make people comfortable in their skin.
That's true. And no matter that, and that's the crazy part.
And I think being black, we have a voice for other people, gay black people as well. And I think it's a flex that we can do that, and our page allows people to be themselves, people of color.
and straight people follow us too. That's the crazy thing. Like people like
Hella straight
hella
people.
straight
I
people.
follow y'all.
No, it's
Right.
no.
Well, you're our cousin.
No, I'm saying like a hella straight people follow us, and it's weird because like for example like. We'll go to events. Like we had a picnic day. Remember, that's why it took us so long to be here.
Right.
So we had a picnic day, and like there's literally all straight people there. Like there's probably like three other gay people, and they're like, I see you guys' content. Like I love you guys, isn't that? It's because like me, I feel like we don't shove this stuff down people's throats. Doesn't make sense. Like we just being ourselves on social.
Pause.
Wow.
That's crazy. You
You
know,
made it that.
You made that.
we don't
'Cause I wasn't
we
even
don't
thinking
shove
that.
it down people's
No, like-
throats. Pause,
Oh
bro.
my
Like, God, you freaky
Straight
boy.
people could do that too, but okay.
Freaky little boy.
No, but like we're not sitting there just we don't do that. We don't.
Right.
We just be ourselves who went on our end, and
Right.
And people just
like our energy. It's just energy. You know what I'm saying? It's like we just be ourselves. We dance. Like we just have fun and like I don't know. We can hang out with straight people because like we're athletes, as you know. Like we play basketball. We do all this type of stuff.
Right.
So I can hang out with all crowds.
Mhm.
And people are cool with us because we're cool.
This is a controversial topic that I'm about to ask next.
This is about to be crazy.
Super controversial.
Uh-oh.
And I usually ask a lot of my friends these questions who are in the LGBTQ plus, just to see what to get their opinion on it because.
Oh my God.
Oh, shit.
I feel like I know what you're about to say.
But what?
No,
go.
shut up.
Okay. Just to get the insight on how, because everybody's not a monolith. Just because you're in the LGBTQ plus, don't mean you agree with everything that goes on, or
Oh shit.
Oh,
or
yeah,
it does
I
mean
already
you agree.
know.
You know what I'm saying? It just.
Mhm.
So how do you guys feel about?
Pronouns, huh?
That's
I
That's
knew
one of my
it.
questions. But the first one I was gonna say the other one. Let's do that. Pronouns is a good way to segue into it.
Now I feel like that would get.
Now,
See,
let me answer this in a good way. Let me answer.
No, answer it your way.
No, I.
Get y'all
So
canceled.
this is the thing. Me and my brother, we're part of the community. We accept all of it.
Right.
I think for us, I mean, and people can get mad with how I'm gonna say this. It's like just because you're gay doesn't mean you have You know what I'm saying? Because I know myself as gay. Does that make sense? Like, doesn't mean I have to understand everything else just because I'm gay. Like I support it, but I don't get it. It doesn't make sense. Even as a gay person, like even you're a straight person, right? And you don't get it, right? Even as a gay person, I don't even get it. Does that make sense?
But it's not like we don't support
It's not like we don't
either.
support it.
I love all my LGBT.
But you
That's
see-
what I say. If I say I got strategic this right, because I'm not trying to get canceled, because this is a crazy topic.
And I'm just being transparent with y'all because y'all are my family and
Right.
we're comfortable talking.
Right.
Now we just got people watching.
Mhm.
Remember the conversation we had before? We got on mic and I was like, I may not agree with the lifestyle.
Yeah.
It's the same thing.
It's
you
the same.
just
So
it's the same thing. Just because I don't agree with it doesn't mean that I'm gonna treat you any
I see.
differently.
Because remember, I was kind of like, oh.
Yeah, so that's why I wanted to bring
that
that up.
makes sense.
'Cause now
Okay,
you feel that way about that situation.
I see.
And I feel that way about the.
He's
the
not gay,
situation.
so yeah.
And I look at it as like just because I don't agree with it does not mean I can't love you guys. It
Right.
doesn't mean I don't support you guys. It doesn't mean I
Can't
don't
talk to us.
can't talk to you. Like I'm still gonna have questions, like because I want to understand as much as I can. You know what I'm saying? Just because I don't agree, I still want to understand it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like
And I'm not saying that we don't.
Yeah.
It's not like, I'm not saying like, oh, don't be this and that. But like, be you. We love and accept everybody. But it's just like, to me, it's just like, I know myself. And like, I don't want people to ever push whatever certain things. If you know yourself, you know yourself at the end of the day. If you want to be they, them, be they, them. If you want to be he, she,
Non-binary.
non-binary, be that.
right.
And we support that because that's our community. Doesn't make
Right,
sense.
right.
But people can't get mad just because
You don't
because I'm
understand.
gay and I don't like because I don't know. I don't deep dive
Like
into
sometimes
it. You
we
know?
do get caught up because sometimes we'll, how do I say this? Like somebody will we'll say she.
Oh God.
And they'll be
Oh
like,
yeah, that's hard.
Like
you know
here's a
what I'm
prime
saying?
example.
I do that all the time.
Yeah, I'll be like, oh, you're or something. I'll say she something, and then be like, I'm not she, I'm they.
Yeah, like we have
I'm
like,
like,
this-
for me, it's like, okay, I get that, like, but don't be mad. Like, just correct me,
just correct
nicely
me
and
yeah.
respectfully.
'Cause,
Like,
I don't because like like I said.
I've ran into that as well.
yeah,
I cut y'all off because I don't want y'all to, you know what I'm saying?
yeah.
go into a
I
deep
said,
hole of
but I said, I
explaining
love
yourself.
everybody. That's all I gotta
But-
say.
I feel like I go through that with my friends. Where I do have some transgender friends,
Mhm.
and it's hard because that's not what I've been taught growing up.
But you're not
And
like,
I'm not used to it because I don't have a lot of they them people in my
but
life.
you respect them enough to learn and try to talk to them like their pronouns correctly.
I'll
though,
try to
right?
correct it. I'm not even gonna lie. I'll try to correct it, but
But
if I
it's-
don't,
but it's
also
I
hard.
look
But
at it
look-
as like, don't chastise me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Right.
don't make it like I hate you.
Yeah,
'cause
yeah.
It's not that.
So I think so I think we have a friend, or one of our friends. He's a friend with I think someone who's a transgender, but they still have their
Parts.
part. And I don't know if because some people they transform, but they still can go by he or a she. So that's
Like
where it gets
like
difficult.
what's his
Like,
name? Bruce Jenner.
Yeah, he said
Yeah.
I'm not a female.
But he got yiddies.
Yeah.
And originally you wanted to be a female, so that's why
Right,
you see what
right.
I'm saying. That's
Yeah,
why it gets
yeah.
confusing
But
to a lot of people.
And that's why as a straight male is not hard. Not because I'm not speaking personally. I'm just speaking like generally, like the straight male. It's hard to see it or buy into it
Mhm.
because it's so many different variables to pull from. It's kind of hard to just see it as what it is.
Yeah.
And it's like it can be frustrating because on this side, the LGBTQ plus is like you guys should know, respect it. This, and that. And then on this side, it's like, well, it's not our life. We don't have to, but we love you. But then I can see where the
where the clash is.
clash comes
and,
from.
and that's why I feel
And
like too like people
That's
get
why I try to say I didn't mean to cut you off again.
my
That's
bad.
why I just try to say like I'm 100% me.
Mhm.
Like I don't agree with it, but teach me, tell
Right,
me.
right.
Let's have a conversation because that's what's gonna progress the world. You know what I'm saying? Like
Well, when I get it, but when you say like it's like agree, I feel like
you can agree to
it's
disagree.
such an odd word to use though in this sense
What
because
word?
saying I don't agree with something because it's also like being gay. It's not something you can just flip off either.
No,
So I
but I think we mean like. It's not like you agree to disagree. Like you can talk about it. Like,
Right.
because like just because you talk about it doesn't mean I'm still gonna be like, okay, yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that's
I
what
get,
he's
I
saying.
get your confusion because it's not something
Because you know
that
what I mean? Because I've never heard somebody
when I say
that.
agree with the I
He's
agree with
saying
the
it differently.
lifestyle.
Yeah, he's saying something.
Agree with the
different.
lifestyle. Like
Yeah.
I don't
'Cause that's not your lifestyle.
I don't exactly. I don't agree with niggas who are in gangs anymore. That's not the life that I live. Do I still love my cousins and family members and friends that are in gangs? Absolutely. I don't involve myself in that lifestyle.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, but that's different though. I will say that because they did choose that lifestyle.
Uh-huh.
Well,
I just had
yes.
No, they did. They
see, that's the fine line because
is
That's what I'm
hard.
saying though.
because I was gonna say people can choose it, but
Being gay is not like I.
that's why I said that's
It's
why
like,
I had to. That's
I'm
why I
telling
had to.
you as your cousin, I can't just switch and be like, I like
No,
girls.
no, but I agree. I'm not negating that.
But that's why I'm like saying when it's confusing when you say
Yeah.
agree. I don't agree because how do you not agree with something that I can't control?
control. Yeah.
That's why I get confused when you say that.
But he's basically saying, but what it is, it's a word. I feel like you should do it as a different word. Like I don't, because like
teach me.
I would say I don't understand
Stand.
because you wouldn't understand because you're a straight
You're a
person.
straight
So I
person.
wouldn't expect you to understand why I'm gay. You know, because
Understood.
so I wouldn't say I don't agree because when you say you don't agree, that's like
It's
saying
almost like
that's like
saying-
saying oh I don't agree that you're gay because why are you gay? That's what it
That's
sounds like. Like you're saying like why can't you just be straight? That's what.
That's what it sounds like. That's remember I was like, oh,
Okay,
that's why I was
so
like,
That's
oh,
why I be getting confused. Why
That's
you
what
say
it
that?
sounds like. Okay, but that's not what.
What's your
I'm
intent? That's not your
saying.
intent.
But
Yeah.
you can't be saying that to just anybody though either.
But see, that's why these conversations are important.
Yes, very.
Because
If you say it's gonna to think, what does he mean? You want me to be straight? Like they're gonna
Right.
think
Yeah,
that. That's
yeah,
what
yeah.
I thought before we started. I was like, I was like,
bitch, how you not agree with something that I can't control? Like you look goofy as fuck.
okay, now you're doing.
Hey, cousin, that's when I say perception,
Is-
intent and perception are
Uh-huh.
two different things.
Uh-huh.
You see what I'm saying?
My intention
Your
wasn't to
intention
say
wasn't-
that.
But I know his intention wasn't that though.
Yeah.
But you gotta be careful when you say that to certain people, because if you say that to another gay person, they're gonna be like, "What you mean you don't agree with me?"
Even
Like,
because I was
See,
like
that's-
thrown
but
off.
See, that's the conversation that needs to be had because it can.
I'm glad we had
can
this
come to an
conversation.
understanding of like, y'all, this is what I am. This is not something that I chose.
Yep.
And whether or not some people believe that,
Yeah.
they still have to respect.
And-
it.
And that's the thing.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
and remember we were talking about the whole comments that people were like in our comments because like we were saying like we made a whole description, like he wrote a whole description like basically saying like you guys, I don't expect you guys to understand, but you guys gotta respect. It's like we didn't
That's what
choose,
I
we
said.
didn't choose to. We didn't just wake up and be like, oh my God, I'm gay. It doesn't like no one wants to be ridiculed all the time and be.
Right.
Do you think I want to sit there and be like,
Like,
call that, you know, like
Like nobody wants to be attracted to men. Like nobody
No,
wants that. It
yeah,
just so
it just
happens.
happens
I don't know. It
happens.
just happens. Like
Right.
like you can't explain why somebody has a mental illness. You can't
Yeah.
explain
Right,
why
right, right,
somebody's
right, right.
sick. You know, you can't explain that. That's why I get annoyed when people just say like, of
I
course.
mean, you
but-
can't explain why people have mental illnesses.
No, you.
No,
can't.
what he's saying-
I'm
what he's
like,
saying,
you can't
like-
explain why it just happens.
no,
all
it's
of a
like it
sudden.
just happens. Like some people can't. Some people have disabilities. Why do I have a disability?
Right.
Yeah,
know what I'm
that's
saying?
what I
Like-
mean.
Right,
But so
right.
I'm saying like that's why like it's kind of like frustrating like when people in general just like they think that
They're so
it's a
close-minded,
choice and they're just
yeah.
close-minded and like they don't know because you're not gay. It's like it's almost irritating. It's like
I wish you were in my
I
shoes.
wish you you were in my shoes for a day and you would understand that it's not a choice.
Right.
It's just so happens you can't change it.
And that's why I said off camera. I said it's for me. It's not the choice because you obviously don't have one.
Yeah.
It's the action of it that I don't agree with.
I know people
Yeah.
are.
And now I understand where you guys are coming from, as far as like, yeah, this is who we are. This is what we always known, but
And,
Oh, yeah, people always-
and here's the thing too. This is very important. People don't realize, you know, when you start off discovering yourself, you try to keep it hidden and you try to suppress it as much as possible. And that's exactly what we did.
And
we
we
suppressed it, and like we were like, no, we want to be like women. We like women. We were in those
Yeah.
positions. We tried to force ourselves, and you can't.
y'all had intercourse with women.
No.
no.
I was about to say y'all not really gay. Y'all not about that life.
Well, look though.
No.
but you know, I'm not gonna say
Y'all
anything.
not about that life.
No, look.
I'm
I'm
trolling.
not gonna
Stop
say
trolling.
anything though. Like, I'm not gonna say names, but like, we didn't grow up like around like. We were always around guys. Do you notice that? Like we
Yeah,
all
y'all
sport.
played
we
sports.
played
Y'all-
like
y'all-
where was
Y'all
where
was around us and the family.
no literally
It was
how many
always-
females did we have in our family?
And
But
then- and
Kennedy.
then- and then we couldn't even go.
Kennedy.
We couldn't.
Well,
even
we
go,
didn't really. We
couldn't
didn't
even
talk
go
to our
on
mom
dates
like
with.
that.
We can't even go on dates.
couldn't
with
go on
them
dates
or
with
with a
any-
girl if we wanted to. We had to stay at home.
Did we never
And
had
I'm not blaming that.
Can I talk?
Okay.
I never. I'm like, damn. Every time I try to talk, every time, like, we never had. If you really think about it, we never had the opportunity to be with a female. We'll be in school and we hang out with girls, but we never had. After school, it was sports, football. Who plays sports or who plays football? Men.
Right.
Who plays basketball on the basketball team? Men.
Right.
Baseball team? Men.
Right.
It was always around men. We never had an opportunity to be around
But
females.
we always like I feel like we actually, I'm gonna speak for myself though. I knew I liked guys since I was like 6. At least that's how much I could remember. Because like I said, we play sports with the
What do you have from Puffin for?
Because I saw that.
right, and we.
Well, you saw the way we acted.
I saw the. I basically I raised y'all.
But we
in a
knew that.
sense.
But see, I was young
He
and I
said,
knew
"These
that
niggas finna
though.
be gay."
You know what I'm saying? I was like, these niggas about to be gay as hell, but
We be like, we drag
But
our
it-
words.
but it is, yeah, y'all, yeah.
We do.
Like, oh,
Stop it.
Oh, it's so like I think we do it so much. It's just
It's even
and,
then.
and
even
y'all,
now.
you still talk like that, but
Yeah,
it's a
it's
mature
hard.
way of talking like
Yeah,
that. But you
yeah.
still kind of like
do.
drag your words.
yeah,
But it's like you see it. It's
Not
like
too
it is what
much.
it is. They're gonna be who they're gonna be.
yeah.
You know, like
I think we're cool.
without
though.
getting too much into that part of life.
Wasn't,
But y'all are gonna be who y'all gonna be. But again, that just goes. I ask y'all these questions because it's good for a straight black male and a straight gay male to have these conversations.
Yep. I just think it's
Because
important.
it only bridges it only bridges that gap between us
Mm-hmm.
to allow straight men to be like, okay, I get it. I can support them.
And
Some
that's
people
why I
don't
want,
get it,
and this is
though.
why I
They're
want
gonna
to,
still
and this
say-
is why I want to have this conversation. Because people who ever watches this, I want you guys to know, like, it's important that people
Yeah.
know, like, if you're uncomfortable around someone gay, you're fighting something.
You're definitely
you're
fighting
fighting
something.
something.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry to
You should
say.
not be like my cousin. We're not doing nothing to him. Like
Right,
I
what
think
the
people
fuck?
automatically think because we're gay and we're hanging out with a straight person, they think, oh, I like it. Ooh,
Yeah,
what's
and
up?
it's
It's
a, you got
sexy? No.
it's a respect thing. Like you don't come around and just start like, even if you're a gay person, like you don't sit there and just be like, oh, this that, and talk about all your gay, like, you don't. It's a respect thing, you know.
I've had friends because y'all know, like I said, I'm a professional choreographer. I've been in LA for almost 10 years.
Oof.
I've had gay friends tell me about their interactions.
But that's disrespectful.
I don't think it's
Is it?
disrespectful. I
Because
just
they're
think
still human.
No, I think it's disrespectful. That's not disrespectful. That's the same person, a straight person, talking about a female to them as
Right.
well. And I think it's disrespectful if you flirt with them. I think it's disrespectful.
Right.
Yeah.
I've also had
That as well.
also had
And I
gay
think that's
men flirt with me
disrespectful to
and
me.
talk about the whole DL situation. You ain't got to tell nobody.
Yeah, that's
Whoa.
disrespectful. That's so
That's
disrespectful
when
to me.
That's when I'm like, okay, look.
Now you're doing too much. I think that I don't agree with for sure. I don't
Right,
care. I will not get
sure.
I will not get canceled for
Because
that, and I agree with that 100.
It's
percent
disrespectful.
Beyond disrespectful.
Just like if anybody disrespects me any other way, if it's a man, I'm
Because-
gonna want to do something to
I
you.
think it's disrespectful because like not you already like are you're already
Accepting them.
I wouldn't
Yeah.
say accept,
Well,
but you know
that-
you still talk to them,
Yeah, they're
and then
human.
you make it worse by trying to flirt with them. Now you just lost all that respect.
Respect.
And
After I just, but mind you, after I told you,
Right.
it's not like
You see what I'm saying?
You know
And,
what I'm
Like,
saying?
be
Like,
respectful.
and that's the type of situation where it makes. That's why stuff like that. I feel like a lot of stuff like that happens, and then that's why people are a lot of straight people kind of like get irritated with our community because they do stuff like that.
right.
But
So-
you know what's interesting about that? That's how some men are towards women.
No, and I was
Right,
just
True.
I was just gonna say
right.
that.
Yeah,
Agreed.
and so it's like
Agreed.
when someone says, "Hey, I'm not interested in this.
It
Please
should end
stop."
it right there.
That should
that should be it.
Yeah.
That should
Be right there.
If someone told me that, I would stop.
Fuck
People do
that.
that to me do that to us all
That
the
was
time.
a
It's
good
so
point, Chris.
irritating.
That was really good because
That was actually really
they
good.
didn't do that to women, and they be saying stop and they don't.
I've women done it to men.
Yeah, I mean everybody. You
Everyone
know,
does it.
So it's a across the board
It's
type of
everything,
thing. And that's why I
really.
feel like, regardless, you shouldn't hold it against everybody.
right?
Just like that's like saying just because you saw this white person steal, or white people steal, this black person beat up somebody, all black people are aggressive. It's not that. You know what I'm saying? Like
Mhm.
these are people with individual lives, with individual feelings, and they are who they are.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah,
Yeah.
I think we had a great conversation.
Yeah.
Let's
yeah. Before
before
y'all,
we get canceled.
yeah, because
Right.
this, next,
'Cause
this
we-
next question was about to go up. I'm about
What are we
to.
about to ask? You can ask it, but
Yeah, hurry. Yeah, hurry.
I was gonna ask you some questions about transgenders and bathrooms and sports and stuff like
oh,
that.
you doing way too much.
I was gonna get into it. Y'all know. I don't have nothing to hide.
Hey, we can
because
get into this in the next. That'll be a good next topic.
We can talk.
Let's-
no,
we-
nah.
we- and we're gonna
Because
we're
I don't
gonna do
have
it
nothing-
soon. Let's
I
do
don't
it
have
soon.
nothing to hide because I love everybody.
Yeah.
Y'all know me. I'm not the type to go out and be like, oh, this person I don't like this. Look,
I think-
you love me. I love you. We can
Right.
figure out how to coexist.
I-
Next
man.
topic.
Next.
Next. We're not getting into that right now.
Delete that one.
No, we just not gonna talk about it. We gonna end it right there. Y'all got anything y'all want to promote? What's going on? Talk to me. What's talk to the people. What's going on?
I will say Hands Over Me is out now. Stream it. It's it's out now. Spotify, Apple Music, Spellman Twins.
Yeah, follow us on Instagram, Spellman Twins, YouTube, Spellman Twins with a Z, one with a S.
Yeah.
TikTok.
TikTok.
You
all
feel
that.
me? Shout out to
Everything's
the
so
live
busy.
TikTok watchers.
Yeah, TikTok watchers. Make sure you guys follow us on all platforms, and make sure you guys watch this on You Good Digital.
You
Yeah.
dig, you dig, you
Yeah.
dig. It's your boy Lonely Mosi, aka Guy Dawson, aka King Mosi, and my cousin.
Oscar.
And we out. It's another podcast.
All right.
You dig. Shout out to the Spellman Twins.
Yeah.
We
On the
out.
soul.
Huh?
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 Put on a song.
I said, I'm on my soul.
Oh.
This nigga said, put it on the song.
I'm hecka weak.